Former President Donald Trump and 18 others have been indicted in Georgia over alleged efforts to overturn the results of the 2020 election. And the search continues for human remains on the island of Maui. Good morning. I'm Windsor Johnston with NPR News, and here are today's top stories. Prosecutors in Georgia have indicted former President Donald Trump. NPR's Carrie Johnson reports Trump and 18 others are facing a barrage of criminal charges for their alleged efforts to overturn the state's results of the 2020 election.
Beyond the overarching charge of racketeering, there are a number of other more specific charges, including solicitation of violation of oath by public officer, false statements and writings, and impersonating a public officer, forgery, some document-related charges, and false statements charges.
That's NPR's Carrie Johnson reporting. Access to West Maui is still being restricted as authorities continue to search for human remains in Lahaina after deadly wildfires. Officials in Hawaii say at least 99 people have died in the fires. NPR's Lauren Sommer reports residents on the island are feeling isolated, lacking power and cell service in some areas.
We're hearing from some residents in Lahaina that they're eager to get back to central Maui. There they can get better Wi-Fi, supplies, and even search for loved ones. The more direct route there is being restricted by authorities. They say that road needs to be left open for utility trucks and supply chains. If residents leave, they have to take a much longer, hour-long road that's very windy and dangerous. Today, residents in Lahaina got a text message that they should gather to get special placards to put in their cars to speed their return to Lahaina. Many waited hours to get their placard. The site was quickly overwhelmed, and authorities shut it down and said they are abandoning that system. Lauren Sommer, NPR News, Lahaina.
Lawyers in Alabama are awaiting a ruling from federal judges over whether the state's new congressional map satisfies a Supreme Court ruling early this year. Stephen Bisaha of Gulf State's Newsroom reports the state was ordered to create 2 majority black districts, but the panel of judges raised questions over the state's new submission.
Alabama's justification for ignoring the Supreme Court? A new map and new rules means the court's order no longer matters. Alabama recently changed its standards for drawing congressional maps, so the state's attorneys say its newest map should be judged against those new standards, not whether it made 2 districts where a minority candidate had a chance at winning. The 3 federal judges running the hearing did not seem impressed. The same judges who initially found Alabama violated the Voting Rights Act. One judge said it seemed like Alabama deliberately ignored the court's instructions. If the judges reject the new map, they could appoint their own officials to draw a brand new one. For NPR News, I'm Stephen Bisaha in Birmingham.
This is NPR News.